Okay, here's how we can find the slope graphically. So the first thing you want to do is you want to look at your line, and you need to find all the places where that line actually crosses nicely at where there's a vertical grid line, a horizontal grid line, and the line goes right through that intersection. So I can see that happens here. Looking, I can see it happens here. I can see that happens here, and I can see that happens here. So the thing is, I can use any two of these points when I'm creating my triangle to find the slope. But what I really want to do is I want to find two of these points that are next to each other. Because if I have like this point and this point, then I am going to have to reduce my fraction at the end. But if I have 2 points next to each other, I won't have to reduce my fraction, which makes my life easier. So I'm going to get rid of that line. We're going to make our triangle. So I'm going to start from this point, and then I want to go up or down to the same level as this other point. So I want to go straight up here. And now I have to get rid of this line because I can only have 2 lines. And I want to click here and go right over to the line. So now you can see I have a triangle that connects, has one side is the line that they gave us, and then we have a vertical line and a horizontal line. And now I have to write my slope. Slope is always rise over run, as they say here. What they mean by rise is how much does the line go up? What they mean by run is how much does the line go across? And we put the up in the numerator of our fraction and the across in the denominator. So let's find our up first. I'm going up 1, 2, 2 boxes. So I put a 2 on the top and then in the numerator. And then my across is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 boxes. So my slope is 2/5 here. 2 up, 5 across, 2/5. Now look at this line. When we look from left to right on this line is going down. So before we do anything, I'm going up. I'm not going up, I'm going down, which means I'm going up a negative. So I'm going to write a negative in my answer here because I know I'm going to have a negative slope if this line goes down. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to look at where I can click nicely on points that are where I have a vertical grid line, a horizontal grid line, and my line goes right through that intersection. So those are all those points, and I want to look and pick 2 that are right next to each other. So I'm going to use these 2 right here. And I want to start from the one on the left and go straight up or down to the level of the other. In this case, that's down. Get rid of, oops, that wasn't the one I meant to click. Get rid of that one and then go across. Okay, so now I have my triangle again. I have a vertical line and a horizontal line, and the third side is the line I'm finding the slope of. And here I'm going down. The up and down goes on the top. Down, 1, 2, 2 boxes. So I have a -2 on the top because that's down 2. And then I go to the right 1. But if I submit this, I'm actually going to get, it's actually going to say I have the wrong answer. Because this is not actually all the way reduced. I know I said that if we have 2 points next to each other, then our fraction will be reduced. But in this case, it's not because 2 divided by 1 is actually just 2. So our slope here is -2.